what up? What's good? We got a little friend on here. Are you here to grace us with your presence? Yeah. Oh, she's already interested in microphones. What's going on? Kenzie, mom is in a Spanish lesson right now for another 30 minutes. So first 30 minutes of this stream are baby duty. Oh. 何ですか? じゃあに教えてください。はい。どうぞ。何と言ったらいいですか? Come on. So this is, if you don't know, this is Lennon. She's getting close to 7 months old. She's gonna be way smarter than me. Not even 1 year old and already a doctor. So much pressure on kids nowadays. That's the only way they're gonna grow up smart, is if you just completely surround them with pressure. Otherwise, you're gonna be a loser. Nursery rhyme stream beats when? Actually, we have something else planned for that. Oh. No. She's gonna be so spoiled with all the best tech growing up. Yeah, so she's gonna go over to her friend's house in, like, you know, early school, middle school stuff. Oh. 何ですか? You want the microphone that bad? She's gonna be like, where's your recording studio? She's a little cutie. Hey. Hey. 何か言ってください. Your live wasn't showing on my feed? Oh, we've only been live like a minute. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh. Really? One sec. One sec. Here he is. It's soaking in. I might need to get a new mouse pad. Well, hentai mouse pad version 2. Yo, Captain Koala, thank you for the 14 months. Lennon thanks you for the 14 months in her own special way. You serious? I could throw in the washer. I kind of like the idea of making hentai mousepad version 2. When is the rebrand video going up? Looking forward to it. So it was supposed to go up this week, but the Stream Steel Series headset got delivered. I was like, well, and it got delivered, and they're like, hey, it's going to be released in 15 hours. Make a video. So I did. They didn't tell me to make a video, but I've been waiting for this headset for I still haven't even set it up in here. But I spent 3 days editing that video. That was the very first video. Scott's out of town. Scott got back in last night. He's been out of town for over 2 weeks. And that was the first video I've edited in 3 years. They're gifted members right now. Hey guys, I don't know if you saw, but gifted members, you don't have to be a member anymore to gift members. If you click the little money symbol in the bottom, you can see gifted members now. Oh, and they changed the viewer activity, and they put the time. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at it and see if that's an upgrade. Don't throw up again, please. Don't. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is your deal? Mom made that for you. In her own body. You just throw it up like it's nothing. So excited about this milestone. I could throw up. Miss Castillo, your band. Broken Law, thank you for the 14 months. Bearded IT, thank you for the 8 months. Banksy the Racer, my wife is expecting in October a little girl. I'm so excited. Quick question, does YouTube have a bad rep for suggesting videos to really random people? For suggesting videos to, do you mean really? What is a random person? Yes, that's the purpose of an algorithm. They're very random. It's just, hey, here's something you might be interested in. I don't know what could be less random than that, I guess. Or do you say to random people, you mean like suggest your videos to random viewers? Because again, that's the whole purpose. YouTube's trying to figure out who wants to watch your stuff and what stuff you want to watch. Billy Handlin, thank you for the 14 months. And Jerry J. Jackson, thank you for the 5 months. You teach her to stand up? She's got this down pretty well. She needs to learn to like stand on the edge of something and hold herself up with her hands, which she's getting better. That's no, another microphone. Uh-huh. You already moved it. Yeah. Is that a good microphone? What do you think? Good or bad? Oh. If it's good, keep trying to grab it. Oh, good. Oh, good. So she's been standing like this for a couple months now. She just needs to learn to hold herself up. That's the SM7B. No, that's a shotgun mic. Think my baby's an idiot? Unbelievable, Terry Johnson. She's making adjustments. Trust her work. That's a solid point. Still shows 7 months for me like last time. It shows 14 months on mine. Hey, everyone looking at Billy Handlin, do you see 7 months or do you see 14 months? The last member in the chat. Just a test to see if anyone else sees the wrong one, because I think it might just be on the viewer end. Or it might be on the original person end. Billy, looks like you're good. Looks like that's just an issue on the person who's joining, I guess is the word. Been here a year, I still don't know the proper vernacular. That should be a pretty good sign that something's wrong with YouTube's vernacular. 21, 45, can't trust you guys, can't take you guys anywhere. Can you explain stream beats for me and I see 14 months? Yeah. All right, stream beats. It's what we're listening to right now, kind of actually. So, Senpai Records is my record label. All right. One of the products, the music that Senpai Records puts out is stream beats. Uh-huh. Anything that Senpai Records puts out is free for streamers to use. Anything that you see at the bottom, you see Senpai Records at the bottom, that is free for streamers to use. It is safe for YouTube. We have made sure it's safe for YouTube. There will always be false claims that happens on every single service, but it's very, 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 very rare. We have issued absolutely zero. Not a single person's gotten a DMCA strike, not on Twitch. Facebook has never gotten a DMCA strike on Facebook, but Facebook themselves is super aggressive with their own platform claims. So I'd say I wouldn't use any music on Facebook. I wouldn't stream on Facebook. It's a terrible place to build a career. But yeah, totally safe from DMCA. On Twitch, you'll occasionally get a mute, but that's just because Twitch's recognition software is garbage. No matter what music you use, you'll get a mute on Twitch. But anyway, basically, I'm getting into the nitty gritty here. Stream Beats is safe to use music. You won't get any claims on YouTube, and you'll never get a DMCA strike. There are about over 1,500 tracks, 16 genres. You can just play it. I think what you're asking is like, a lot of people ask how we make money on that because we give it away totally for free. So it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's on Pandora, it's on YouTube, it's everywhere. When you listen to it, like for example, if you listen to it on Spotify, you pay for Spotify. You've already paid for Spotify. You're not paying extra for Stream Beats. Spotify then pays out per play for who people listen to. So as you listen to Stream Beats, Spotify pays us because you pay for Spotify. So that's how we make money. Hey, is that Aurora? It is Lennon. Stop grabbing my microphone. It's not yours. I know you want it. Can I use Stream Beats on paid ads? As long as it's not like a big conglomerate company, sure. Like we've had a lot of companies use our stuff for their promotional material. I think Elgato's used some of our stuff. Beacon's used some of our stuff. I've heard it in... Actually, I don't know if Elgato uses our stuff. Maybe Elgato uses it. But again, they reached out and asked specifically for permission because they're not a super small company. But no, you can totally use it. It's totally fine. For like game developers and stuff, like to put it in their games, we've done some licensing deals with them. Because that's not covered in the license. But yeah, for your own promotional stuff, sure. Have you used the new SteelSeries headset? I just gamed for the first time in like a week last night, and I did not have time to set it up. How do you like being a dad? Lennon, more importantly, how do you like me being your dad? Like, it's great. No, it really is the best though. Are we still live? Okay, just making sure. Do you use guitar amps or amp sims? Amp sims. I use an XFX 3. How does someone get signed to your record label? We haven't signed anyone yet. Right now we're still working on our own stuff. We got some big stuff going on this year. Before we start signing people, we're doing some big collaborative stuff, basically like a proof of concept of what it would be like if someone got signed. So we've had Tuanto in the studio. We just had Foosley in the studio 2 weeks ago. We're working on some big videos for them. We'll probably do some more collaborations before we do any more, before we actually sign people. But the whole goal of Senpai Records is to kind of move the music industry forward, solve some stuff, get rid of the stupid DMCA stuff that doesn't help anybody. Like nobody benefits from a DMCA. Like if you put, I shouldn't say nobody benefits. Because when Warner Brothers gave us a DMCA strike years ago, it definitely benefited their music video because theirs sucked and ours was better. I still can't gift a membership without being one. Really? Hey, can everyone who's not a member hit a little money button at the bottom and see if you can gift a member? Can I gift members? I'm not seeing it either on mine, but that might just be because I don't know if I can gift members to my own stream. Still can't gift unless you're a member? Interesting. So Lester Chen, who's kind of like the new Ryan Wyatt, the new he's like the head of gaming creators. He tweeted out that anybody should be able to do it now, but I guess not. Huh. Maybe it hasn't fully rolled out yet. Can you just chill? Hey. Will you use the Rode Pod mic again? Probably not. I used it for a while. I mean, maybe in like podcast stuff. We have 2 of them. So we might use it for specific situations, but probably not on my stream. He said creators don't have to be members in their own channel to get memberships. I don't think that's what he said. Let's look it up. Hey, can you? Where'd my camera go? There we go. Hey, I need you to chill. We're gonna try to look something up. You're not making this easy. Okay, stop. Twitter.com. Isn't it just slash Chen? My goodness. This one. Creators who have gifted members no longer have to be members in order to... Oh, I misread this. Oh, geez. I thought this was you don't have to be a member to gift memberships. Come on, YouTube. That's such a, like, why? I mean, it's nice. That's the way it should be. I shouldn't have to pay myself. But that's a bummer. Hold on. Let's check it out. Let's see if I can do it if I'm in here. Bummer. Yeah. Apparently that's it. They should get rid of this for your own stream. JK, guys. JK. Is it worth upgrading to a new headset? It depends on how bad you need a new headset. Hey, you're making this very difficult. Do you know that? Hey. You're not even being smiley for the camera. Why are you here if you're not gonna put on a good face for the camera? You throw up everywhere, you leave a stain on my mouse pad, you whine and you oh my goodness. Dennis, by the way, welcome to the Thrifty Boys. I have not tried truffle yet. That's on my list. That's on my to-do list. So, all right, anyone new in here? By the way, please hit the like button. Helps out a ton. This is Lennon. She is going on 7 months old. She is objectively the cutest baby that's ever lived. She's even cuter when she smiles, because she has the world's greatest smile. What you looking at now? To the PC? See all the little lights in there? Is that weird? What? Here's hoping there's no poops. Oh no, she's had a couple of those already, but she's wearing a diaper, so we're good. Doggo's huge now, dude. He grew up so fast. He's like a year old now, almost a year old, I think. He was born in June or July. Do you miss Twitch? I miss the Twitch community. Absolutely. Once we do the rebrand, so we're doing the rebrand next week. I'll be in Mexico when that goes live, probably. It'll probably go up Tuesday or Wednesday, just because Scott gets back in today, and then he's got the weekend off. And so he'll have like half of today and all of Monday, and I guess it gets done when it gets done. But hopefully Tuesday. Konnichiwa! No, konnichiwa, Hog Dragon. O genki desu ka? 今日は今までどうでしたか? Does anyone know if YouTube alerts similar to Twitch alerts? Yeah, I mean, it's just use the same, you use Streamlabs or Stream Elements and it works the same way. Works exactly the same way. Hey, can you relax? Stop reaching for all my stuff. Are you bored? Is that what it is? Are you bored? I needed to get you your little standy little jumper platform thing. He doesn't have Monday off for Memorial Day. Is Monday Memorial Day? Is Monday really Memorial Day? Wait, for real, or is that a joke? I'll have to figure it out because he's had 2 weeks of paid time off during the most crucial period of this channel. We had to shoot our whole rebrand video without him. He left while Fuslie was here, which is fine. Like he planned it forever ago. We got to get this rebrand video done. He's been gone for 2 weeks. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey. This album is so good. How do I become a member on mobile? I don't think it's available on mobile yet. Oh, maybe joining is joining available on mobile? Oh, there's a link in the description. That's how. There's I think it should say join membership, like with a link to it. It might even say on mobile, but that'll work on mobile. Are you interested in how the social media scene is going to be when Lennon, that's spelled right, is in the 13 to 17-year-old range? That's so far. Things evolve so fast. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a social media crash by then. Things are not going to look at all the way they do now. But we have talked about like her social media presence. You look like you're getting tired. You're rubbing your face a lot. And you're not smiling anymore. Are you tired? Are you tired? Has Gutsy Aiden sent you a mouse pad? No, we haven't liked his. Oh, he was gonna do one for the recording studio, but he couldn't do custom sizes, so we got one separate. But I could always get one for in here. I could hit him up. Do you recognize every single one of your 1,500 tracks? No, but probably almost all of them. There are probably some I haven't heard yet. Last year we released so much music, guys. Streambeats has, I talk about it in the rebrand video. And I asked you guys how much you thought, like last stream, I asked you, you are unbelievable. You are unbelievable. That is precious milk that mommy made for you. And you're just spitting it all up all over your onesie and all over me. Gotta savor that. Those are your calories. But yeah, I asked you guys how much you thought we've spent so far. What? Hey you. Hey you. You are not happy. You are not happy. Hey. Anyway, so just so you know, so we've spent probably over $250,000 on Streambeats library, and then we gave it to you guys for free, and it's turned out to be an awesome thing. Hey. Hey you. Hey you. You need to relax. Uh-huh. You laughing at Neko? Yo, Prestige. Thank you for the super chat. Big fan. I made a game for Twitch streamers, but it hasn't sold great. Any tips on marketing directly to streamers? It's difficult niche. I've never marketed a game to streamers. I don't have. Are you in distress? You're bleeding? You have a spleen failure? Because that's what it sounds like. You just want to see Neko? See Neko. Come say hi. Neko's not her biggest fan right now. Is that Neko? You got so big, dude. Neko's a big, big dog. Why do you need a 75 by 25 mouse pad? I don't remember what the exact measurement is. Oh, you're looking for yours 75. I got one off a custom. Just Google like custom mouse pads. I don't remember which one I got it from. It's like number 5. What's this is her tired noise, by the way. She wants everyone to know how tired she is. Yeah. What is it? What is it? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. How noticeable is the lag on the Arctis headphones and Go XLR? I want wireless, but don't want to hear my voice delayed when monitoring. I mean, anytime you do wireless, there's going to be some delay. It's just going to be a thing. When you just buy them on Amazon, so then they have a 30-day return policy if it's too much. See, even Neko's like, I'm out of here. You back? Hey, bud. Hey, you. Hey, good boy. This is my little family. Any new thoughts? I haven't used them since the video went up. What? Let's sit back up, okay? No? Come on. Nope. Hey. So this is just my life. So I need to hook him up. I can't focus. I need to hook up the Arctis Nova Pro Wireless. The name is too long. SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless. They just needed to be the Nova Pro Wireless. But I need to hook them up in here and really test them out and see how much more noticeable the... She's just tired. See how noticeable the lag is and see how they sound. I'm excited to game with them. What? What? Do you recommend a Rode Pod mic with a Scarlett Solo Gen 3? No. For streaming, no, I wouldn't. I don't think you're going to get a very good experience out of that. Especially since the Wave XLR is not that much more expensive. Actually, I guess it's probably about $100 more expensive. But Focusrite is going to be much better for condenser mics because it doesn't have a ton of gain. Although the Rode's not as gain hungry as the SM7B. Like, you'd be fine, but you'd be missing a lot of features. Rode just came out with a new product for streamers and content creators, the Rodecaster Pro 2. Yeah, I actually reached out to my agency. I was like, hey, can you get a hold of them, see if they can send me an early copy so I can do a review of it. Do you still like the Deity VO7U? I mean, I haven't used it since that video, but I did like the sound. Tell them. Stop telling my leg. Tell them. Uh-huh. What? Just tell them. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. You done? Really? That much, huh? You pooped in the fridge? And ate a whole wheel of cheese? Oh, you don't think you should get the Focusrite Scarlett Solo? Interesting. Prestige, I didn't really finish answering your question. I don't know if you're still in here. I don't have any experience marketing games to streamers. I mean, if you're planning on like really going in and like, you know, this is your life's work, and you don't have, I mean, you can do one of two things. You can either double down if you think that it's worth the risk and worth the effort, if it's really the game that's going to make or break your company, and you can start marketing it, paying content creators to play it, and hope that it catches on, or like put it on YouTube ads targeted at streamers, or you can take a look at it and say, hey, that was a really cool learning experience, that was a great project, what can we do to make the next one better? But in terms of how to market it, I don't know the best strategies. All right, is that it? Is that everything you wanted to say? I like when people spell Lenin Lenin like we named her after the dictator. That's how we tell like super conservative extended members of our family. It's like we named her Lennon, we're gonna name our next one Stalin. No, it's named after John Lennon. Or not after John Lennon, but it was inspired by John Lennon. Lenon. What day is the rebrand video being dropped? I mean, ideally like Tuesday. Just depends on when it gets done. It's the next video we're putting up. Here, let's see if you will hang out. That's a good point about the Apple Watch thing. She doesn't leave my watch alone. Hey. Hey. She's here to save the day.
Is she okay?
She's been doing that for 20 minutes.
Oh.
And then she threw up all over my mouse pad and all
now
over.
She's chewing my ear.
I gave her the watch, hoping it would stop her.
Are you happy from my daddy? Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I'm so tired
No, give me this back. Let it go. Hey, bud.
Oh.
I love how short her legs are compared to her body. She's just this big potato with tiny little sticks coming off of them. That's been the last 20 minutes of this stream, just her making those noises.
Yeah, I believe it.
Hey. 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 This is my whole family. This is my little family.
Is it okay if I bother you one thing really quick?
Yeah.
I called the vet about Nico.
Uh-huh.
They said to feed him chicken and rice. And to see if he eats that, and if he eats that, to call him back. And if he doesn't even eat that, then we need to set up an appointment.
I bet that was another dog who said that.
It's the biggest trick in the book.
And a dog answered the phone.
Oh, I thought you were saying that like a dog was like, hey, stop eating. They'll eventually give you chicken and rice.
No, I'm saying you called and it was a dog who answers like, oh, give him chicken and rice.
Give him steak.
You give me filet mignon. This dog has never had people food, and I planned on keeping it that way. But apparently we gotta give him one gourmet meal. Let's wait till he's like for sure not eating a meal. Like, cause right now he might just be hungry, like I bet he'd eat.
I'm concerned and we're leaving for a week.
No, I know, I'm saying like later today when he's supposed to eat a meal but he doesn't, then let's try chicken and rice.
Well, okay. Bennett, what is your deal? ¿Qué es tu problema, chica?
Is he sick? He's just not eating as much as he normally does. Is it nap time?
Not for 20 minutes. And if she's been doing this for 20 minutes already,
She's smiling now, she likes that. She likes all my microphones too. Here, I'll turn on that mic. She is almost 7 months old. I got both mics on. It might sound a little bit weird. She's just talking into it.
Am I gonna tickle you? Am I gonna tickle you?
Hey, thanks for being my little buddy on stream, even though you threw up like 5 times. Uh-huh. Oh, she's back to it. She's back to it.
Let's see. Ready? Meh. Meh, 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 meh. Oh no.
That was making her die laughing the other day, that noise.
Okay. Thanks, love.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. Alright. You should get Lennon a custom crib mobile. Oh, mobile. A mobile, that's all mics. Oh, that's adorable. Just like like they just look like microphones, like it's little 3D printed models of like the SM7B and the blue Kiwi, just like the staple ones that we have in the studio. A Neumann. Let her know what mics are good right off the bat, you know? Just use the mics you have. Oh yeah, we definitely want like 8-pound pieces of metal hanging above her crib. That's what we want to do. Has Gutsy Aiden? I already answered that question. Guys, if you're gonna spam a question and I'm gonna answer it, you should listen for the answer. I'm not gonna answer it twice. The Rode Pod mic is great for the price. It is great for the price. I used it for a long time on this stream. I didn't replace it until we got this guy. What's the best budget microphone in your opinion? Depends on what kind of microphone you're looking for. Different people need condenser microphones or dynamic microphones. In terms of condenser microphone, I think the best one you can get for the money right now is the Wave 1. It's 99 bucks, less than $100, and it comes with the whole mixing suite, and it's a great sounding microphone. And you can control it with the Stream Deck and everything. By far, best condenser, like budget condenser microphone. Like it's not even close. As for dynamic, there are not as many USB dynamic options, especially with that same feature set. Like if you want that same feature set with a dynamic microphone, you have to get either the beacon mic, and that costs $280, or you have to get the Wave XLR for $160 and then like a Rode Pod mic or something. So it's now $260 for that set. What's the doggo's name? His name is Neko. The longer battery life and presumable better audio on the Novas is what will probably get me to buy the Novas. It says it's got like 22 hours of battery life, which would be unbelievable. I realized I didn't mention this in the video because my Steel Series will probably last 5 or 6 hours of like use, like gaming on it, 5 or 6 hours. If it can do 22 hours of gaming, I'll have to really test that. I might do like a follow-up video down the road. Been down some strange YouTube rabbit holes, car detailing and custom keyboards. Help my wallet. Yeah, buy some of my stuff with my custom links. You're obviously someone who impulse buys things on the internet. Look at my videos of gear, please. 22 hours with Bluetooth and active noise canceling. I didn't see a specific feature set that was included. I just saw 22 hours of battery life, so I have no idea what that's talking about. Can you give us a reason why you think your very wholesome mouse pad is better than the ones out there? What ones out there? I've never seen another wholesome mouse pad before. But one good reason is it's got the Senpai logo on it. I was feeling like my Arctis Pro wireless didn't last nearly enough. Glad to know it wasn't just me. But now they broke and can't be fixed. Ever since I tweeted out that picture of them, I saw a bunch of people are like, oh, mine keep breaking right on this hinge here. I've been using these for, I think I got the white pair 2-3 years ago. The black pair I got 4 years ago, or 2 or 3.5 years ago, is still running strong. I've never had one break. So I was surprised to see people be like, these break so fast. I just don't think, maybe they're not quite as durable as like Astros, but like treat your headphones right, you know? But I don't really mind the battery life. I don't care if the battery life on this doesn't last super long because there's always another charged one in there. If it was a wireless headset that as soon as it died, like every other, like literally, this is the only headset that does this. As soon as any other headset dies, you have to plug it in. That would drive me nuts, like especially like the A50s. Like if I was doing a long stream and they died and I had to like set them on the stand or plug them in, neither of those are great options. I don't care if these have 2-hour battery life. Pull out the battery, swap them out, plug the new one in, I'm good to go. I'd prefer it to be longer than 2 hours, but it's not a big deal with the hot swappable battery. You can play Valorant on stream anytime soon? Yeah. I don't think I'll play Valorant solo on stream. But I've been working with some Valorant streamers, you know, Valorant content creators. I'd love to jump in some games with them. That'd be fun. The swapping batteries thing are a game changer. I'll never give up. Or thing I'll never give up is a game changer. Dude, I can't go back to not having that. Like, that is a necessity for me with wireless headphones now. And this is the only one that I know of that does it. Do you suggest getting a Twitter? I don't want to join, but do you think it helps for YouTube chat? Yeah, if you're trying to be a content creator, you need a Twitter. Absolutely. It's not a... I hate Twitter lately. You guys notice I only tweet like once a week? I don't enjoy being on Twitter. Have you tried Maono headphones? I have not. Can you still use voice meter with chat mix? On the Arctis Novas? On the new ones? I don't use voice meter. I'm not really a great person to ask. It depends on how your outputs are set. I'd imagine so. Because they've got the whole spiel. Like, they've got the whole software. You probably have to use their software because there's like a mixer built into it. So I'd imagine you set it to one of the outputs and you could totally do that. Actually, thank you. I thought just my headset broke like that. Just annoying. I spent $300 barely over a year ago. If you want to get something good again, I'm gonna... I thought just my headset. Wait, broke like what, Mesa? Are you talking about these? Yeah, I was actually surprised. It was the first time I'd heard of them breaking there. And I've used these for 4 years. And suddenly I tweet that and there's like 2 people are like, every one of these breaks here. I'm like, no. Might just be a couple people who are pretty rough on their headsets, or maybe you have a giant head. And there's nothing wrong with that. I got a pretty big head. It's just not super wide. I got a pretty monstrous noggin. Major Zap, welcome to the True Senpais. Thank you for the new membership. Like 16 gigs of RAM enough for streaming? Yes. Gaming and streaming is going to be a little bit rough. Depends on what you're playing, what your settings are and stuff, and depends on the game. I use 64, but when I had my dual PC, both my gaming and my streaming PC each had 16 gigs of RAM. I don't know if you want to try doing both on just 16 gigs. Basically, the HyperX has 2 outputs on the PC. I can direct VM to both of those, hoping... Yeah, so this does have a chat mix function built into it. Yeah, Orthros. Orthros each has 16 gigs of RAM. But some games are RAM hogs. Didn't Battlefield require like 32 gigs of RAM or something? Have you tried Marshall headphones? I haven't tried a lot of headphones, guys. The bottom line is I've become very accustomed to the features that these offer that no other headset offers. Like, I can't go back to not having a hot swappable battery. I can't do it. Not a chance in the world. I can't go back to not having a line in so I can hear my own voice on my microphone, whatever microphone that is. I can't go back to not having Bluetooth. I could probably go without the output here, because if you guys didn't know this, you can plug another set of headsets, another headset into here, and both of you can listen to the same signal. So like it wirelessly transmits to this, and then it also sends it to the person next to you. I'd be okay without that. Like, that wouldn't be a deal breaker for me, but I do like it. There's one thing that I think would make the Arctis Pro Wireless the ultimate headset, is a button battery. Is a button battery in there to keep the headset operational as you're swapping the battery. Oh, just a really, really small, like it lasts for like, you know, even just like 5 minutes. So it can stay on while you swap it. That'd be big. That's smart. That'd be dope. Wait, the daisy chaining would be fun for joint streams I have with my friend. Yeah, it's cool. Intro camera recommendations for outdoor video shooting. I shoot live outdoors mostly with natural lighting and my phone, which always overheats and battery is a Sony. I mean, not the A5100. Were you recording? That one has a tendency to die, or not die, to overheat. Not so much for streamers because it's not recording, and that's what causes a lot of the heat. But yeah, I mean, Sony's, especially lately, I've just been known to have zero overheating issues. Like, I'll shoot 30 minutes straight in 8K and it won't overheat. My A1. What's up, Miney? How you doing? How many cameras do you have total? How many cameras do I have total? Okay, I've got the 4 that are plugged in here, plus another one that I plan on plugging in. I've got, so it's 5. I've got a Canon 5D that I plan on plugging into the stream. The A7S III, the FX3, the A1, those are all my like main, oh, and the Blackmagic. I mean, are we counting like GoPros and stuff? Are we counting webcams? Are we counting the Mevos? If we're just talking like mirrorless cameras or DSLR cameras. Yeah, 10? No, because we got 2 hooked up. We got the M50 and the A5100 hooked up in the recording studio. And I've got a Lumix that I'm not using. So 13? What's your streaming gear? So we're posting the, so here's the deal. So you're talking about like what's in this room, like what do I use to stream? So we're doing the rebrand video. It should be going up early next week. And then in that video, I mentioned like I'm gonna do a tour of this space really soon, like in the next week or so. So I'm leaving on Monday for Mexico. And we're gonna be gone for a week. I'll probably shoot it right when I get back. Because between now and then, I have to shoot a bunch of videos for this channel, so Scott can be editing and posting them while I'm gone. Incredible amount of cameras. I mean, it's been my full-time job for almost 4 years now, you know? At what point did you realize you made it in life? When I married Kenzie. What song is playing right now? So this is a Ryan King album, also released by Senpai Records, which is why it's available for you guys to use in your streams without getting copyright claims on YouTube and stuff, and without getting DMCA strikes anywhere else. But yeah, this is Ryan King. This song is Peace. It's a really, really good song. So we also released the instrumental version of his album again, so people can use on their streams. Hindu. This has been my favorite streaming music recently because it's so good. You consider yourself a camera guy or an audio guy? I don't, if I can be real, I don't consider myself an anything guy. I'm trying to think of the couple things that I've actually spent time on. Here, let's talk about this for a second. What I've found in my 33 years of experience is that you can learn 80% of anything in about 6 months. And then the last 20% will take you another 10 to 20 years, depending on what you're trying to learn. I have found a lot of joy in learning eight let me try that again because I want to put this on as a YouTube short. I've found that learning 80% of a bunch of things brings me a lot of joy. And not only that, but it's really prepared me to be a business owner. Learning 100% of anything traditionally prepares you to be an employee, which there's nothing wrong with, by the way. Like my animator, like Ryan and Sir, like these guys are incredibly talented people. I'd say nowadays, becoming the best at something has a lot of potential for a social media career, because becoming an authority on a topic can go a really long way on YouTube. So there's nothing wrong with doing that if you want to be a content creator, but if you want to be a business owner, learning 80% of a lot of different things helps a ton. So I can have full-on editing conversations with my editor, and we can talk about J-cuts, and we can talk about adjustment layers and things like that. And then I can go into the recording studio and I can talk with Ryan about using a proper compressor. Obviously, I'm not giving him advice. He's way better than I am, but We can talk about EQ, we can talk about compression, we can talk about microphones and the recording process and the mixing process. And right now I'm in the process of learning 80% of 3D animation so that I can be a little bit more of an asset to the animation side. I'm not gonna be the animator over there, but I want to be able to have the conversation. I want to be able to speak the language. And that's what the 80% does, is it allows you to speak the language with the people who know 100%. You can't replace them, but you can speak with them. So yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a camera guy or an audio guy. I think I know, I'd say with those two, in terms of like microphones and cameras, I probably know 90% because I spend so much time with them. But even then, like with cameras, I've learned what I need to learn to get my videos the way they look now. And then beyond that, it's like I don't have time to perfect this trade. I am running 8 businesses, you know? But just something to keep in mind. Do you plan on being a specialist in your trade, or do you plan on being a jack of all trades? Because that's kind of the kicker, is a lot of people, you know the phrase like jack of all trades, master of none? There is another sentence in that phrase. It's supposed to be jack of all trades, master of none, better than a master of one. I think that's what it is. Because it sounds, when you cut out that last sentence, it sounds like you're devaluing a jack of all trades. Anyway, now you know. I'm grabbing that. I think I've got two TikToks from this stream. I haven't posted a TikTok in like 5 months. Jack of all trades and master of one, that's the way to go. Yeah, if you're smart enough and you can learn that fast, sure. Think you can learn 80% of another language in 6 months? It depends on the language, and it depends on how much time you put into it. So look, guys, when I say you can learn 80% of something in 6 months, I don't mean like, oh, just casually do something once a week and you'll learn 80% of something. I mean like, devote yourself to it for 8 months. If I were taking Japanese every single day, an hour lesson and studying, or like, let me say this, if I moved to Japan for 6 months, 100% I would learn 80% of Japanese in 6 months. Because I'd be studying at home, I'd be going outside, I'd be speaking to people, and I'd be probably doing an hour lesson every day, just to make sure if I had any questions or I got some guidance. And absolutely I could learn 80% of it in 6 months. I've been doing it for 3 years, and I'm not 80% fluent in Japanese, but that's because I do a couple lessons a week, and then I don't even think about Japanese lately until the next lesson. Would you retain the knowledge whenever you left Japan? It depends on how much you use it after you leave. I've known people to live in a country for, so missionaries from my church go out for 2 years, right? And they'll go to another country and they'll have to learn the language. And they will be, by the end of it, they will be dreaming, right? They'll be dreaming in that language. Like they are fluent in that language. They think in that language. And they come back, and 5 years, especially if they go to the Philippines or something where there's no one to speak Tagalog to here. They come back and yeah, they lose a lot of it. You might still retain a little bit and it'll probably come back pretty fast, but no. Retention depends on how much you use. 80% of baby metal guitar covers in 6 months. Got it. Do it. How do you feel about the A7S IV? Have there been any rumors on the A7S IV? I haven't seen any. Hold on. Are there rumors on the A7S IV? I like how it says A7S4, but it's the A7 IV. Did you mean the A7 IV? Elbows tight? Because you got me really excited. Like that this is a year ago. There's speculations about it a year ago. Oh, the A7 IV. Oh, jeez, you got me so excited. The A7 IV is amazing. It's $1,000 cheaper than the A7S III. It's a much more well-rounded camera, and it does a lot of what the A7S III does. The fact that it's 33 megapixels, shoots 4K full frame, 4K 30 full frame, and it does 33 megapixel pictures. Plus it does that focus breathing prevention or compensation. It has a sensor shutter or sensor cover. That's a big deal. It's an incredible camera. I do wish, I think if they managed to make the 4K 60 less of a crop. It's got a 1.5x crop. That's that one thing. That is the that's the deal breaker for me. Even if they brought it back to like a 1.2. If they brought it back to like a 1.2 like the A7C has for 4K 30, I think that'd be manageable. But 1.5x crop on 4K 60, like I do too much 4K 60. And to be like shut off from full frame would kind of kill it for me. I'd have to get a whole different lens. It's harder to get shallow depth of field when you do that, you know. When do you think someone should make the jump into that type of camera? Two things. One, if you truly want it to be your career and you have the money for it, invest in it. Absolutely. Like if you have, like Scott bought one because he is supposed to be the videographer and editor for this channel. And he needed a lot of practice for taking photos and taking videos. And so absolutely, I know he had the money because I pay him lots and lots of money. And so I encouraged him to pick one up. And so he picked one up with the Sony 24-70. And it's great. He loves the camera. He goes out and takes a lot of photos. Or if you don't have the money, you absolutely get a more budget option. You can absolutely grow a YouTube channel on a more budget camera. And then when your channel or your career, or whatever you're doing, has made you enough money to then invest in a nicer camera, that's when you do it. So a lot of it just depends on how much money you have. What's your least favorite camera brand? Is Tim in here? If Tim's in here, Fujifilm. If Tim's not in here, I've only really used Canon and Sony. Currently rocking the ZV-E10 while I build my business up. Dude, Bradley, that's the way to go. How much of a difference is there between broadcasting live events and streaming as an individual streamer? I run a Smash Bros stream for SW Idaho and was wondering how to improve our broadcast. It depends on the audience you're trying to get. And I don't know here's what I think. It's interesting to me that when you watch like a Valorant tournament or something, the streamers who are re-streaming it often get just as many or sometimes like more. Like it's competitive between a streamer re-streaming the tournament and the actual full-on broadcast. I genuinely wish that big time professional, and maybe this is a personal preference, and maybe this, I don't reflect what everybody thinks, but I would love to see like esports broadcasts stop mimicking sports broadcasts and recognize that like gaming streaming is very different than sports broadcasting. Let's give it more of like a personal like content creator vibe. Let's make it more intimate. Let's make it more fun. Let's still have the overlays. Let's still have the information. Let's still jump back and forth between POVs. I've spoken with developers at some point just to see the viability of this, but I would love to see a platform come out where I can switch between POVs. Like, I wish I could have the phone in front of me. I wish I could have like the shoutcaster. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. This is the way, like if I could watch esports exactly how I wanted it to be, I'd want the talking to be way more personal. And I'd want, like in the stream, I don't want it to be multiple streams, right? I'd want in the stream to have like tabs of the POV that I'm watching underneath it. And I'd want to see the one that's like the production one that they are switching for me so they can jump back and forth to highlights if I don't know who I want to watch. Or I'd love to see each like team POV and each player POV that I can just like, I'm interested in this team or this player. I want to watch their POV of the entire game. I wish that was a thing. This is exactly how ALGS broadcasts are for Apex Legends. In what way? Because you can't, that needs to be built into the platform. How does it work? Do they stream the team POVs separately? Like, are they on different broadcasts? Because I really think in order for this to be viable, it needs to be built into one broadcast. League of Legends does that with its Pro View? That's good to know. I haven't seen any of this. You want it to be like NASCAR, where you can jump between cars during a race and hear the car commentary. 100% agree, making the cast more like a streamer. Yeah, I just think we keep, like, we're trying to mimic the way sports broadcasting is done. And I get it, like, sports broadcasting is such a massive industry and you want to try to tap into that. But, like, this isn't sports, this is gaming. And gamers are accustomed to a different kind of broadcast. You know? Isn't there squad streaming on Twitch? Why not have multiple streams under a squad? Yeah, basically something like that. Which, by the way, I never saw anybody really use squad streaming. It's very rare, and I didn't actually enjoy the experience, and I don't know why. I would see someone squad streaming, and I wouldn't want to watch it. And I only saw it, maybe it's because I only saw it like once every couple months, so I like wasn't accustomed to it. It's not exactly how LGS is done. I think what Harris is talking about, being able to switch the feeds, but keep the audio you want. Yeah, so I'd like to be able to switch the feeds and still hear the casters, right? Maybe have like two different faders, one for the caster, one for the POV, like the microphone of the POV, you know? You mean like observers have access to? Exactly. Esports streams on Twitch are kind of bad, only 1080p. The last CSGO PGL was streamed in 4K on YouTube. Yeah, dude, it needs to be streamed in 4K. These events, like, guys, it's 2022. Like, we have to be, even if Twitch just opens up 4K for like esports, and it's not to everyone, because I get if they open up to 4K to everyone, like, it's gonna make, like, their biggest overhead is transcoding right now. And I get that they can't deliver 4K to everyone just for cost reasons, but like, if I were an esports tournament, I would absolutely have it in 4K on YouTube. YouTube was testing this out a couple years ago. You could send multiple streams to a single event. An audience could change the angles. Not sure what happened to it. Interesting. I do like that on YouTube, a channel can have multiple streams going at once. Like, I've seen Halo on their channel streaming out multiple platforms at once, right? Like, stage A, stage B, stage D, C, stage D, because you can do that on one channel on YouTube. If they offered 4K, then they'd probably be more of a money sink than they already are for Amazon. Exactly, that's the problem. Which it begs the question, like, well, YouTube can do it. If YouTube can do it and be profitable, what is Twitch doing wrong? What cameras do you use? So this is the A7 IV right now. Around the room, we've got a camera that doesn't, I've got to like restart all my cameras. Hold on a second. Not restart them, but like reactivate them, and there we go. This one is out of focus because the focus is much closer, because I use that when I'm standing up in front of it, but that is the A7S, the original A7S. This is my EOS R from Canon. This is my A7S IV from Sony. And then this one also needs to be reactivated. Hold on. This one that's off center is my EOS. Oh, sorry, this is my EOS R. The other one is EOS RP. You stream multiple times on the same platform on YouTube. I don't do that because I'm an individual, but you can have, like, if we were to set up like a music channel, like if we wanted to do this on YouTube, which we wouldn't because it's just not a profitable model. But like it would end up eating into our sales more than anything. But if we wanted to stream like Lo-Fi Girl kind of thing, right? If we wanted to do that, which I don't know, maybe we could try it at some point. Like we could have a 24-hour lo-fi stream and a 24-hour EDM stream and a 24-hour hi-fi stream. We could have all these things going all on the Stream Beats channel. And if you pulled up youtube.com/streambeats by Harris Heller, you would see all of those streams at the top and you'd be able to pick which one you wanted to watch. And we could have them all 4K. I mean, I'd have to have like separate PCs running each one. That's not true. I guess I could have, I think you can have different instances of OBS open. By the way, the reason we don't do, I know you guys are down for it. The reason I don't do it is because you don't make money on that. If you want to do a 24-hour stream, 24/7 stream on music, like you can't put ads on it. No one's gonna listen to it if you put ads on it. And so the people who normally listen on Spotify will start just pulling up the 24-hour stream and we'd stop getting our Spotify revenue, which is like our main source of revenue. So we would lose a lot of money if we did that. It's like, hey, here's a way where you can listen to it for free where we make money, but here is another way where you can listen to it for free where we don't make any money. So our revenue would just tank. But how's Lo-Fi Girl work? I actually need to look into that because obviously it's working for them. I'm actually wondering if it was like, you know what? I have no idea. There's got to be something that I'm missing. I mean, if you have 20,000 people listening to it at any given moment, a lot of those people have YouTube Premium, and so you're making money on YouTube Premium for sure. I think if YouTube Premium were much more common, like, okay, here, I want to see how many of you guys have YouTube Premium. Let's throw a poll up real quick, and then I got to run. Do you have YouTube Premium? Okay, there's a poll in the chat. How many of you guys have YouTube Premium? Because YouTube Premium pays out way more than ad revenue does. So like if, like on Twitch, like almost everybody has Twitch Prime, right? Because you just have to have Amazon to have Twitch Prime. Oh geez, I'm actually really surprised. 44% of you have Twitch Premium, YouTube Premium? Maybe we can do it. But is there a bias for people who watch live streams on YouTube? Yeah, still 40, almost half you guys. Because I'd be interested in knowing how much a lo-fi stream would make, because it would obviously get the name out there more, right? There'd be way more discoverability if we did that. It might bring people over to Spotify. So there's a risk there. And right now with it being a major part of our revenue, I don't know if we can take that risk. Like if I were to do that, I guess I could shut it down, but would that just piss people off? If we put that up there, maybe I need to put that out just as like a community vote thing, like a community post on YouTube. Because like if the viewers, like let's say this ratio was across everything, right? We got a 42 to 58% ratio of YouTube Premium users. And let's say that was true across all the people that watched the 24/7 live stream. The YouTube Premium ad revenue would actually be really great. And so then we get the extra awareness of what Stream Beats is. We could put little lower thirds, whatever, like leading people over to Spotify when they're not at their computer. and we'd make YouTube Premium money, but I don't know if that would make more than Spotify money. I don't know if it'd be a net positive or a net negative. Do it for a weekend just to test. So Spotify right now makes about 1.5, maybe 1.8 to 2 grand a day. I'd be interested in. Oh, maybe banner and sidebar ads would be alone to offset the non-YouTube Premium. Maybe if we tried for 2 to 4 weeks to reach YouTube discoverability. Guys, we got Sir in the chat. You guys ready for I bet a lot of you don't know who Sir is, by the way. We got the rebrand. We got an interview with him on the rebrand, talking about the new big thing that we're doing, Senpai Animation. Shh. So if you don't know who Sir is, you will very soon. But maybe we should try it. Maybe we should try. I'm actually very shocked. It's about a 40 to 60 split of YouTube Premium. I like how we have more votes than we have viewers. People popped in, voted, and peace. Sorry, just jumping into the conversation. We're just talking about how many people have YouTube Premium. And whether or not it'd be worth putting up a 24/7 music stream. Because my concern has been if we do that, then we lose our Spotify users. And Spotify is how we make money. Like all of our music is on YouTube. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look this up. All of our music is on YouTube right now, right? Just so you can see why I'm concerned about replacing, like people no longer using Spotify and using YouTube instead. Let me find it. Okay, so over the last couple years, since StreamBeats came out about 2 years ago, YouTube Premium, I love how it still says YouTube Red on here. YouTube Premium has made us a grand total. By the way, Straight Edge Jesse, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back, man. Guess how much we've made on YouTube Premium. How does Premium revenue work? Same way that Spotify does. Just you pay a monthly amount to YouTube, and then based on what you watch, YouTube kind of divvies up the creator share across videos you watch without the ads. $100, $20, $6 grand. I'm gonna close off this. End poll, 42 to 58%. That's interesting. 69, 420. I'll just tell you, no one has guessed high enough. Over the last 2 years, YouTube Premium, StreamBeats on YouTube Premium has made 86 grand. Over the last 2 years. Now, how much do you think it's made on Spotify? Got to bump those numbers up. 35K, 20K, 300K, 500K, 2 million, 1.2K. I'll just tell you, so far, Swin is actually very close. On Spotify, StreamBeats has made about 1.5 million. So you can see my concern there. And by the way, that's the whole reason we're able to build like a recording studio in this basement and build this whole space. StreamBeats pays for everything we do. It pays for all my employees. It pays for literally everything. StreamBeats has made almost $2 million since we started it. So that's why I'm a little nervous to put it up on. Let's try it. Maybe let's try it for let's try it with like just lo-fi or something. Like We have a massive lo-fi library. What if we just tried it with lo-fi and put up for like 2 weeks or a month, put up a lo-fi stream, like for the month of June. What about this channel for the past 2 years? I don't want to talk about that. You want to know how much this YouTube channel has made over the last 2 years? It's like this channel that I guess I've been streaming on for the last year. I haven't been super consistent, but dude, I've been way more inclined to be consistent since gifted members. My revenue on this channel has like doubled, as we haven't gotten a gifted member today. Let's see. Ah, 20. 2 years, 25K. Have you talked about the new headset already? I haven't learned anything new since I did the video, so no. What about the Alpha Gaming channel over the last 2 years? I mean, a year and a half ago is when it was at its peak. That was like peak tech YouTube. That was great. Everybody's numbers are down to like a quarter or a third of what they used to be. With like price gouging of tech, with how hard it is to get tech. Over the last 2 years, this channel has made 327K. I don't get the title. What stream doctor? Oh, I forgot to change the title. Let me change the title real quick. It doesn't matter. We're ending the stream soon here. I had Lennon on for the first like 45 minutes. It's a lot of cheddar. Well, it's also an expensive career. You have to buy a ton of gear. I mean, we use a camera that's 6.5K, and that doesn't even include the lenses. Like, dude, YouTube gear is expensive, especially when you do a gear channel. And when you have multiple employees. Oh, this screen's kind of messed up. Yo, Angry Gaming. Welcome to the True Senpai. Sorry I missed your membership. Same with RC. Thrifty Boys for 3 months. Welcome back. It's weird. It's not letting me check out the live redirect. YouTube, is YouTube down? Oh, I'm an idiot. I switched accounts. That's why. Dang it! I switched to the Alpha Gaming account to check out the revenue. Gotta switch back to my account. Come on, baby. Come on, YouTube. Jared, welcome to the True Senpais. YouTube is down. Everyone panic. No, I was just signed into the wrong account. I'm just dumb. Don't worry about it. We're fine. What camera are you using right now? This is the A7 IV. I got a meeting in 5 minutes. We got a couple people I can... This is the most... I've got 9 streams I can rate. Oh, even more. Did they change something? Dropping hot in PUBG. Honey, let's check out this channel. It's got a pretty good thumbnail too. Doesn't speak English. Otherwise, I would say let's absolutely do it. And plus, he's got like 35K subscribers. Let's find someone smaller. How about this guy? Shoot. Is that how you say it? Spell it? This guy's got 74 people watching. Is he speaking English? Who else we got? Destiny 2, Crazy Mr. Pips. Just want to check out some of them. It's nice to have options. We actually have decent streaming options, decent raid options right now.
Is that least?
Let's go and do that other guy. His name is Pixels. We're pushing Pixels. He's got 84 people watching right now. All right, you guys ready for a wholesome push? You guys ready to be supportive, uplifting? Show the guy some love? Have some fun? Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I went over a little bit longer than I was supposed to. I got a meeting in 2 minutes, so I gotta run. Let's get a wholesome push in here, all right? You guys know the drill. Even if they don't respond the way you want, even if they don't pay attention, you're nice, you're wholesome, you're uplifting. Give him some patience. Maybe he's invested in his game and he's invested in what he's doing. Just show some love and nothing else. All right, guys. I'm gonna run off to this meeting. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I'll try doing a stream from Mexico at some point. We're leaving Monday. So we'll see when I stream next. I got a lot to do before we leave for Mexico. But I love you guys. Enjoy this push, if I could use my words. And I'll catch you guys later. Don't know why I did that. Bye.